So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to actually count down 7 things that you need to have in place to be able to maintain a long-term relationship. Now, this is not marriage, guys. This is about, when it's a girl that you actually like, that you may want to potentially take to the next level, right? Whether you're putting her in the vetting phase or maybe she is your main girl and she officially got the title. These are some things that you're going to need to have in place to be able to be attractive. So
because a lot of you want, a long-term person in your life. You want either a wife, a girlfriend, or a girl in a rotation that's going to be there. But to be honest, guys, it is a full game on how to get a girl and then keep her, because look, it is work, it's a relationship. However, at the same time, you got to know how to do it, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to end up losing, and then you lose her eventually. So it is what it is.
Round 1.
Yeah, so we'll go into the first one right now, guys.
Round 1. Fight.
So number 1, guys, is the foundation. You got to focus on yourself first, okay? And I know this sounds incredibly, how do I say this? Selfish, narcissistic, asshole, misogynistic, whatever it is, whatever buzz term women want to use nowadays when you don't pedestalize them and put them at the top. But the thing is that women are hardwired to look for guys that don't give a fuck about them. And what I mean by that isn't like, oh, I don't give a fuck about you. You could go ahead and die in hell. No, it's about your mission comes before her, because women know innately that when your mission comes first, she is going to benefit as a byproduct of being with you. But it doesn't work the other way around. When a woman is accomplishing things, she's looking to replace you. When you're accomplishing things, she's going to benefit alongside you. That's the difference between men and women, guys. Think about any girl that gets money. What's the first thing a bitch says when she gets money? I'm strong and independent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Independent of who exactly? Men, guys.
A man.
Men. When men make money, they'll never say some stupid shit like, oh, I'm strong and independent. No, they're going to be like, oh, now I can get bitches. See how when one party gets money, they, want to share it with the other gender, versus when the other gender gets money, they want to be independent of the other gender. So my argument, and I was listening, shout out to our guy, Aaron Cleary. I was listening to one of his podcasts and he was mentioning this shit. He was saying, like, in general, most women don't like most men. This is why so many of them chase a career and make money, so that they don't have to deal with the majority of men. And I agree with him. Most women really don't like most men, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if we want to talk about men being misogynist, whatever, I'd be willing to argue that most women are misandrous deep down. And the thing is that they're able to say it openly on platforms like TikTok or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just that being a misandrist isn't shame versus being a misogynist is. So on this podcast, we tell y'all what's realistic, not what's misogynistic. So my thing is, number 1, you got to focus on yourself first, because when you're focused on yourself first, a byproduct of that is she's going to win because she's alongside you, okay? Because a lot of you guys, as soon as you get a girlfriend, what the fuck do y'all do? You do that fucking switch up, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, it's like, oh shit, I'm going to turn into a fucking simp. And then the simp is unlocked, and then you start fucking prioritizing her, do everything she wants to do. Oh, we got to get off Twitch now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come
Yeah.
to YouTube.
All right, come on over to YouTube, guys. God damn it.
There you go.
Fucking said simp again. Come on over to YouTube, guys. Search Fresh and Fit on there. My bad.
It's all right.
Yeah, I fucked that one up.
We're back.
But yeah, so once guys get a girl, because a lot of you guys, let's keep it 1,000. A lot of you guys watch our podcast, use this information, use it to get one girl, and then y'all just kind of stop taking in this type of content, go back to your blue pill ways, start pedestalizing the girl, start thinking that she's special, sugar and spice and everything nice. She's not going to do this to me. She's the fucking one. And the next thing you know, she's fucking sucking your friend's dick in the back alley somewhere by a bowling alley. And you're like, what the fuck happened? And then you come crawling back to us. Oh my God. And then you come back and watch our content and you got to learn this shit all fucking over again, because you use the game simply to get a girl versus internalizing the shit and moving correctly long-term.
Man, this is a very important point, right? Regarding number 1, put yourself first. This is a mindset thing, because guys, look at it this way. If you're out here, right, and you got a girl, you focus on her, what happens is your drive and your ambition goes towards making her happy. And if you're not happy yourself, you're not making money, you're not doing what you need to do in the world, your purpose, then you literally stop your growth, 1. And 2, don't you say, oh, he's at my beck and call? I'm losing interest. And then before you know it, she's gone, going on girls' nights out, and then before you know it, she's somewhere else. So we're saying it's a mindset thing. And then think about it. Is it worth the hassle? Is it really worth you putting yourself in that position to cater to one girl? And then, yeah, it may work out, but it may not. So we're just saying, look, at least on the foundation, put yourself first. So no matter what happens, if she leaves, if she stays, you're good to go. Because guess what? When you put yourself first, you're in that position, my friend, everything else comes along the way. And also as well, if she leaves for whatever reason, guess what? There'll be 2, 3, 4, 5 more And there's way more girls here on earth than men. So just think about that. If you're an option for girls, bro, and you're in that category, you work on yourself first, then guess what? As a byproduct, girls will come. And if she wants to leave, cool. Guess what? If you put yourself first, you attract women to you, they'll come to you regardless. So that's a very good point.
Yeah, man. Always focus on yourself first. Another thing too, guys, is never regress from the person that she fell in love with or she became attracted to.
Don't change.
A lot of you guys will get a girl and you'll change and you'll start to acclimate into what she wants. And when you do that, what's going to happen is you're going to start to lose she's going to lose attraction for you, goddammit, because you're no longer the man that she was attracted to in the first place. She was attracted to you because you didn't give a fuck about her and you were indifferent. Then all of a sudden, once you start giving a fuck, she's going to not respect you the same, guys, because girls know when they're in a leadership position or if they're the center of your universe that something is wrong. Because, okay, Chris, you got me?
Yep. Misogyny.
Women know they ain't shit, bro. They know it deep down. They know a lot of the times, why is this nigga sweating me? I don't have any hobbies. I'm just a basic bimbo. I don't really bring too many skills to the table. You know, I make some kind of money. Like, why is he so fucking attached to me? What the fuck? This guy's a loser. Like, I'm not that special. Because you guys got to remember, a lot of girls, right? They'll be cocky on social media, whatever. A lot of them know that they ain't shit, bro. If I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all. A lot of them know that they're not that special. So when you sit there and you fucking pedestalize them, they're going to be like, what's wrong with this fucking dude? Like, why is he pedestalizing me? I'm not special. All the bad boys that I've dated in the past, they never pedestalized me. Why is this nigga pedestalizing me? And then guess what happens? Attraction goes down. Perfect example. Y'all niggas don't believe me? The Colombian that was here yesterday with the colored eyes, she had some fucking sucker stringing him on. Didn't have sex with him for over a month.
30 days.
What the fuck? Bro, that's what happens. Like, literally, the way she was describing him, the way she spoke about him, whatever, that's how you never want to be with a girl. But that's what happens when you don't focus on yourself first and you focus on a girl like this dumbass nigga was. And then on top of that, the girl next to me, y'all don't notice, I didn't want to expose her, but she wrote on the paper, she was like, yo, she's capping, blah, blah, blah. The girl, yeah.
That's hilarious.
She literally told me, that's how I knew she was lying. She's like, yo, this chick is fucking lying, bro.
Okay, because she actually knew her.
Yeah, she actually knew her. That's how I knew, like, yo, I'm not going to expose you.
Cousin.
Are they cousins?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't know all that. But she was like, yo, she capping. She literally wrote it on a notepad next to me and slid it to my side. And I looked at it. I was like, oh, shit. So
that's funny.
Yeah, bro. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. You got to make yourself the focus because when you make the girl the focus, she no longer respects you. You know what I'm saying? So that you guys could literally saw the byproduct of that yesterday. Super chats. Okay,
yeah,
no, we can go next one. We'll go next one. So
okay.
we're going to go into number 2.
Round 2. Fight.
Don't pedestalize her and always be ready to walk away. Guys, This is critical, okay? When you guys get a girl, a lot of you guys, first thing you want to fucking do is be like, oh, I love you, lovey-dovey shit, spend all your fucking free time with her, you know, make her the center of your universe, all this other stupidity. And what's going to happen is that's good and dandy in the beginning. But at some point, what's going to happen is she's going to start to get bored, okay? Women, guys, are like cats. And I've said this many times before, but I'll say it one more time for you guys that maybe are new viewers. If you throw a ball of yarn at a cat, the cat's going to play with the ball of yarn as long as you continue to pull that ball of yarn away. Okay? Hey, shout out to Long Beach Grippy in the fucking house,
LBG!
My cow got banned. I miss y'all, though. What? Your cow got banned?
Yo, what up, bacon bitch?
Shit.
What's the
What up,
price?
Griffy? Yo,
Y'all can't cancel Grippy, though. He back. Uncancelable.
undefeated.
Undefeated, man.
Yeah,
So
come back soon, bro.
Yeah, come back soon, man. We need you back out here. So if you continue to pull that ball of yarn, the cat will continue to chase after the ball of yarn and play with it, right? But if you leave the ball of yarn stagnant, it's going to play with it and then eventually walk off, right? That's kind of how women are. So in the beginning, you could do that dumb shit, right? The romance and hanging out with her and all this other shit. But you're going to have to continuously pull that ball of yarn away, and you're going to do that by what? Not pedestalizing her and being able to walk away at any time, guys. That's what keeps you attractive to women in today's day and age, all right? It's not fucking, 1921 where niggas is out here smacking bitches. You can't do that shit no more, all right? You can't do that, all right? And you shouldn't do that because it's illegal and quite frankly, it's not a good way to build attraction, all right? But you do it from your actions or in this case, inactions and ignoring her because women live off of attention, guys. You could hurt a woman way more by not giving her attention than putting hands on her, all right?
Damn.
Putting hands on her is never the way to go. Some of y'all niggas is out here on some crazy shit. Don't do that. Don't ever put your hands on a girl. Okay, just ignore her.
You going to jail?
Yeah, you going to jail now, bruh. Just ignore her and or replace her or walk away. That's how you stay attractive with these chicks, bro. What's your thoughts on that?
Man, that's a very good point. So if you work to number 1, just put yourself first, right? Now you should have an abundance mindset because you're getting options, girls are coming to you, or when you go to approach a girl, you get better results. Now at this point, let's say you find a girl that you're actually into, the vibe is there, wink, wink. She's your sign. The point is that, like, at this point, you've decided, cool, she may be an option. Now, if you're gonna go into this,
I beat bitches up. I don't give a fuck.
fuck, bro. This nigga, dog. Yo, I swear to God, bro. This is the most, I want to say, unprofessional, top level G on YouTube, man. Shout out to Griffey, man.
Yo,
Funny as hell.
every time I see a skit come up 1 hour, I'm like, yo, I have to watch this shit.
And
I should be.
I know it's gonna be dark.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it'll
could be
start out
dark
like
as
nice,
fuck.
and it's like, okay, it's gonna be dark real quick.
I say we're dark
Somebody's
real
gonna die or
quick.
something.
Yo, shout out
Okay.
to Griffey, man.
This nigga out here fucking.
I forgot what I was saying. No. Okay. Yeah, so I was saying basically, for example, let's say, right, you find a girl that you're into, you vet her, she's the one for you, she likes you for you, wink, wink. At this point now, right, you're gonna put her on the pedestal because obviously, you know, you're gonna focus on her, and she might be worth it. However, here's a problem: you put the girl first and you focus on her, you don't have that abundance mindset. You start to do things that are out of character for yourself. So if you're in love with a girl, therefore when you love a girl, let me break that down. When you're in love with a girl, you'll do things to like make her happy, maybe go out your way. When you love a girl per se, you might care about her, but you know, hey, this is best for her because this is love. Love is punishment, but at the same time reward. So I'm gonna say off rip, man. You could be in love with a girl, and love her is two different things. So I'm saying regarding put her on the pedestal, if you go on that route, I'm telling you right now, your heart and your mind may say, you know what? Yes, I'm doing the right thing, but deep down, she knows you're not working on yourself. You're not focusing on you. So the more you focus on me, it's going to take away from what she thinks of you. And after everything that's said and done here regarding respect, her respect will drop and drop and drop because, hey, you know what? No longer are you putting yourself first, you're putting her first. And as a result, you lose because she's going to be like, you know what? This guy I was into has changed dramatically because when I first met him, he's focused on his goals, he's doing his thing. And all of a sudden, he's taking me to the park every day. He's missing work. He's sloppy. He's not shaving. He's not taking care of himself. Guys, keep a girl long-term, LTRs, you got to put in work. It's not easy at all. You don't just show up, hey, smash you today, smash you tomorrow. It's like effort, putting in work, and at the same time understanding that, hey, if you don't go first, bro, she will. And as a result, like Myron says all the time, if she's in the lead, guess what's going to happen? It's going to end. So
Yeah, and also keep in mind, guys, sometimes when you focus on yourself, you're gonna lose girls too doing this shit. Like, don't get it twisted that like, oh yeah, I'm on my purpose and I'm keeping all the girls in my rotation. No, you're gonna lose a lot of girls for doing it too because some different women require different levels of attention, bro. But that dovetails perfectly into number 3.
Round 3.
You have to have other girls. God damn it. And I know this is going to be the controversial one on this fucking take when it comes to LTRs because a lot of you guys in the fucking chat already know. A lot of y'all are like, yo, Myron, well, I don't want to go ahead and have to have multiple girls. It's a lot of work, man. I just want one girl. Blah, da, 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 da. Bro, 2 is 1, 1 is none, okay? When a girl knows that she is your only source of sex and she is your only source of intimacy, watch how the disrespect fucking comes right out the fucking, it's going to come out of nowhere, out the woozah. She's going to start acting like a bitch. She's going to start acting more masculine. She's not going to be as respectful. Bro, women are terrible people when they have power over you in a relationship, okay? When men have power, it's different. Now, I'm not saying power corrupts all, but power corrupts women to another level, bro. It's because women are not used to being in a leadership position, okay? They're not built for it. So when they're put in a leadership position in a relationship with a man, what's going to happen is they're going to start to be more masculine. They're going to start to be more bitchy. They're going to be disrespectful. They're going to be rude. They're going to be antagonistic. And what's going to happen is they're going to slowly start to emasculate you. And as they start to emasculate you, you're going to do what? You're going to cling to her more because you start to get more of a scarcity mindset. She's going to go ahead and get frustrated because you're clinging to her more because she knows she ain't shit. She shouldn't be in a leadership role. And she's going to lose even more attraction for you. So all that's going to happen is you're burning the candle at 2 ends of different, the candle from 2 different ends of the fucking stick. And she's going to hate you even more. Okay, she's gonna start to resent you even more because you can't put your fucking foot down and tell her, yo, don't fucking talk to me like that. Or yo, who do you think you're talking to? Whatever, because you are becoming bitch made. So the more she emasculates you, the worse it's gonna become, guys. And this is what happens when you don't maintain girls. Now I know a lot of you guys are, think like, yo, well, not all of us want to be players, Myron, and not all of us want to go out there and source, and it's a lot of work. Hey, man. This is a sexual marketplace in 2022, my friends. The only way that you're going to be able to get respect from girls nowadays is you got to be the best version of yourself, and then you always have to keep that competition anxiety going. Sorry, That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? That's really just how it goes. You have to keep competition anxiety. Women only act correct when they know that you have other options. That's how it goes, guys, okay? The difference is this between men and women. Women don't earn their abundance mindset. You have to earn yours, and you earn it by talking to and or having other women. Now, does that mean you actively have to be sourcing other girls? No, you don't got to do all that. But you need to make a clear line in the sand to let her know that you can still get other bitches, whether that's you going to a restaurant and flirting with the waitress, or you going to when you guys go out and stuff like that, you may, give a little look here or have girls look at you or whatever it may be. You need to make sure that your girl sees with her own two fucking eyes that your sexual market value is still high. That's when they're going to act correct, bro. Women need approval from other women. I can't stress this enough. They're not like us, guys. They're not like us. Women cannot make their own decisions. Ask a bitch what she wants for lunch. Is she going to tell you, I don't know? Literally, something that you need to exist and live. They can't even make a decision on that. You think she's going to be able to make a decision on who the fuck she's going to be with? No, they need other women to co-sign on your value. And that needs to be reminded every single day through other women interacting with you, from other women checking you out, from your peers respecting you, from people asking you questions because you're in a position of authority. You continuously have to stay attractive through your own success, okay? Women need to see other people respecting you and admiring you for her to keep her attraction to you. And unfortunately, a big part of that is having other women in the picture. Does that mean you have to fuck these other chicks? No. I know some of y'all are goody two-shoes. You guys don't want to be able to do that. That's fine. You want to be monogamous? Fantastic. But you still have to make it obvious that you don't have to be monogamous and you're doing it at a choice for her, and you can go ahead and leave her dumbass at any time. Because the thing is, guys, once you got your shit together, you can replace her faster than she can replace you once you have your shit together. If you're a regular guy, she can replace you quickly, okay? But if you got your shit together and she has that investment in you, bro, she ain't going nowhere.
Bam, well said. So, number 3, maintain girls, right?
Yeah.
Now, here's the funny part about maintaining girls. And guys, the biggest problem that you have right now, I can guarantee you right now, what we've been asking you guys is sourcing. So if you did number 1, you put yourself first. Number 2, abundance mindset, you work on yourself. Number 3 is to maintain and get girls constantly. When you source for girls, bro, like, I don't know what it is, but like, you stay sharp, you're on point, and if your girl messes up or one of them gets up on the line, cool. You got more in the chamber where, you know what, for example, if she doesn't do the right things, cool. You can leave. I got 2 more coming the next day. My thing is, like, if you have a rotation, you're going to lose girls no matter what. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You could be high value to the T. You could be friggin' Andrew Tate. You're still going to lose girls because at the end of the day, bro, girls come and go. So your job, bro, is to always source. So no matter what happens, if she falls on the line, if she's not listening, she just like freaks off with a guy that's going to take her long term seriously, that's fine. I'm just saying, if you want to maintain girls, always source. This means it can be Instagram, it can be in person. Maybe you're doing your hobby. Like, for example, some guys play, like, I don't know, unisex sports like volleyball. I don't know why. But if you do, guess what? You're out there playing your sport, your hobby. You meet girls every single day. So you're also sourcing because that's your new network of girls. I'm just saying, guys, if you want to maintain a girl long term, have options, because if you don't have options, she's your one-itis. What happens is you get it to her and you lose your edge. Guys, every guy that you know that's successful, has girls long term, has an edge. And the edge may be, their business, maybe like their looks. The point is that, like, your edge for the most part for maintaining girls is she knows that you have other girls as options. So it's like a girl that has a guy friend, right? With the guy friend, he's there. They're not fucking, but it's a possibility that they could fuck one day.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like she's keeping him there just in case something happens, maybe, bad for her. Same thing with you. Keep girls there. So even if you need to dip or like move on quickly, you can, because what happens is you focus on one girl, like I said before, that's all you have. If she does something crazy, you say, man, I'll deal with it because I'm nobody else. Fuck that. Cool. You messing up? Bet. You playing the fool? You can stay over there. I'm gonna go over here. So that's what it really is.
Yeah, and guys, remember, like maintaining like other girls, like it doesn't have to be overt with you like actually going out and dating and fucking other girls. It could be something simple, like let's say you work a job where you have a lot of women or you supervise women. Let's say you're a manager of a retail store, right?
Yeah.
And you have a bunch of women that work underneath you. That in itself will probably keep that competition anxiety high. Because what's going to happen is when your wife comes to see you sometimes, she's going to see how the other women look at you and how the other women perceive you, because now you're in a position of authority in that workplace, right? So you're like what they would consider like a situational high value guy in that position, right? Because you supervise these women, so you're in a leadership role, and then boom, inevitably the girls are going to look at you from they're going to be attracted to you to some degree. All your girl has to see is just see other girls that are attracted to you. And that's going to keep the competition anxiety, because she's like, damn, this nigga works with a bunch of bitches. Some of those girls are cuter than me, and I see that they're giving him the eye. Fuck. Sometimes that's all you need, right? A lot of guys, I've seen this before, that like work in like whether it's entertainment or they work with women underneath them, or they work with attractive women, whatever it may be. Sometimes that alone in itself, guys, will keep your girl in check, because she knows that there's other women that you work with that are attractive.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and here's the other thing too. it's okay for you as a man to have this leverage. It's not okay for your woman to have this leverage, guys. Okay? Like I told you guys before, women don't know how to act when they have power. They really don't. They're going to make your life a fucking living hell. All right? You maintain the power to keep her attraction and arousal to you high, because when men have the power, relationships work. When women have the power, the relationship fails. That's just how it goes. Okay? Women don't know what's good for them. They say equal partnership, you know, we should be yin and yang and we work together and equal, all this fucking bullshit. That sounds good on paper. It doesn't work in fucking practice. You can't sit there and tell me I want a man that makes more money than me, that's taller than me, that's ambitious, that's successful, etc., and then expect that nigga to treat you as an equal, you dumb bitch. It doesn't work that way. Okay?
Stupid.
And I need you guys to hold yourself to the same fucking thing. You're not equal to these hoes. You're not. Okay? You're superior to these fucking hoes, and you need to act that way. Now, do I mean superior in a sense of, oh, I'm better than you, bitch, I deserve to live to you and live more? No, that means as in, you are the man. She is the woman. If there's a fire in the house, she goes out first. If you got kids and you live with her or whatever it may be, or someone breaks into the house, you go in first. You become the expendable commodity to protect your woman. You're the man. Okay? So by you being in a leadership position and being superior to her, actually what it really means is you're putting yourself in the front lines to put yourself in front of danger for her. Okay? If I'm going to put my fucking life on the line for some bitch, she needs to know that there's a meritocracy here. I am on top. But when I'm on top, there's a reason for that, because I'm responsible for you, motherfucker. All right? That's how it goes. And that's how you guys need to fucking look at it, because I promise you, these same chicks that say, I want an equal partnership, we're the same, equal, blah, 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 blah. That bitch will be nowhere to be found when there's actual real physical confrontation. And if she is there to be found, she's going to be a liability. She's going to get her ass kicked, and now you got to fucking save her and also defend yourself. They're a liability, bro. Okay? They really are a liability. So we are not the same, and you can't treat them the same. All right? This is why it's so important for you to maintain the leverage in everything. The reason why you must maintain the leverage as a man is that when push comes to fucking shove, or there's a time of danger or something happens, she understands her place and will get the fuck out the spot so you can handle the problem. All right? When you have an issue, the woman doesn't sit there and fight alongside you. You get her the fuck out of there. Okay? Because if you have a relationship with this girl, she may be the mother of your children, whatever, you need her to at least survive for the kids. You fucking go ahead and you sacrifice yourself for her and the family. That's how it goes. That's why men used to have have authority over women, because they're responsible for them. But those days are fucking done. These bitches want to sit here and try to say that they're equal to you, but if push came to fucking shove, they wouldn't even be able to throw a punch at a nigga to hurt him. Fuck out of here, bro. We're not equal. All right? That's why. Okay.
Perfect.
So, and I want to see a feminist clip that. Oh, they're going to clip out the parts of me saying like how you know, as a guy, you're supposed to step in the front lines, right? But that's how it goes, guys.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, now we're halfway through, guys. So we're now at number 4 here.
Number 4.
Which is going to be
Round 4.
Do not ever, and this is Myron's one, ever cohabitate ever.
You want to take that one?
Now we're covering non-marriageable events. So
Yeah, this is like a regular
boyfriend,
LTR.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
But like we mentioned earlier, you need mystery, right? So when you meet a girl for the first time, she doesn't really know you that well. She knows what you show her, right? And if you show her a good time, show her a good vibe, so to speak, she's gonna be into you. And when you live with a girl, she's gonna get to know you very well. All the bad things, all the good things. You poop in the toilet, you don't flush, you don't wash your clothes. Everything she's gonna see and like, damn, this nigga's dirty. So I'm just gonna say up front, the mystery has to be there at all times. I'll give you an example. For example, my cousin up north here in Florida, multi-millionaire, very successful, right? He has a girlfriend. He has a huge ass mansion, a bunch of cars, right? His girlfriend also has a business, and she has her own house. Whenever they want to go out, they meet up at somebody's house, either her house or his house, and they go out or to travel, vice versa. But they always go home at the same time, because you need that mystery. For example, let's say he lived with her, right? She gets to know him very well. He's successful, yada yada. However, now the air of, wait, is he with another girl? Is he out? Is he working? She doesn't know. But if she lives with you, she's gonna know. So I'm just saying, guys, having that air of mystery can definitely keep you here long term, because once again, without the mystery, guys, she's gonna get bored of you, tired of you, and if you turn her off because of what you do at house, and she's there, she's dirty stuff all the time, you're not very cleanly. I'm telling you right now, guys, it's gonna turn her off, and then eventually she's gonna leave anyway. So be careful, guys, when you move in with a girl. We recommend don't do it at all. But if you're gonna do it, on some level, keep some air of mystery. So.
Yeah. Cohabitating with a girl, guys, gives away most of your power as a man. You got to remember, bro, that as a guy, you know, you have to manufacture your abundance mindset, right? And how do you typically do that? By being outside and using her imagination to your advantage.
Yep.
When you live with her, you've effectively destroyed that option to be able to allow her to use her imagination to your favor, because now she knows where you are all the time.
Yep.
And predictability is one of the killers of attraction when it comes to women, guys. Women need emotional spikes. They need to feel high and lows. They're fucking strange creatures, bro.
Yeah.
They're not like us. You know, as a man, you can wake up every day, do the same shit. Men love monotony. Women don't. Okay, women need excitement. They need a different. This is why women are more likely to travel alone. They're more likely to, go out and experience things. That's why they spend more money, because they like experiences. Okay, they like to try new things. So as a guy, right, you need to continuously keep her emotionally stimulated. All right, and you're gonna do that by not necessarily living with her. That's one of the best ways to do it. But you forfeit a lot of your power when you live with a chick, bro. And the other thing too is that you open yourself up to other potential issues. We already know that cohabitation is a very dangerous proposition for you as a man. We did a whole episode with this with Rolo Tomasi, which you guys need to see. We talked about that OnlyFans chick that fucking stabbed her boyfriend in the chest, and she still hasn't been charged. Okay. And this is what happens, guys. Some of the liabilities you open yourself up to when you live with a woman. And also keep in mind that if there's ever an argument or whatever, and they call the police, you don't even have to put your fucking hands on her. They will more than likely come and arrest you, bro. Because anytime there's a domestic disturbance call in the United States and a lot of Commonwealth first world countries, there's typically a mandatory arrest clause, okay, or a law set in place to some degree where someone has to be arrested. And if someone has to be arrested, you best believe it's going to be you most of the time.
And
okay?
God forbid she gets mailed to your house. Sheesh.
Yeah,
getting her out is going to be a hassle.
And then getting her out is going to, yeah. So it's not in your best interest, guys, to live with a girl. I know some of y'all, but hold on, Myron, I could save some money. And I'm just going to be like, no, bro, because the liabilities you open yourself up to is not worth the fucking $1,000 or $2,000 that you're going to save from living with her, bro. If you can't afford to live on your own, you got bigger fucking problems.
Yep.
Okay? Do not live with a girl. The only time you should ever even consider living with a woman is if you guys have children together and you guys are married. Then that's one thing. And even though we talked to you guys a whole bunch about why it's not important, it's not good for you to get married in the West in general. And there's, we talked about ways that you can kind of get around getting the state involved, but that's a whole other discussion. The point is, for most of you guys, for the purposes of this podcast and running an LTR in general, cohabitating is just not an option for most of you guys, especially if you live in a first world country where cohabitation could put you in a very dangerous predicament with the laws that are in place that don't favor men if the police are ever called, etc. I mean, fuck, this bitch literally killed her guy a couple months ago. Where's the indictment? Nowhere to be found.
And it's funny because a lot of guys will be like, oh, you guys are too serious. It's too hardcore. When you actually live with a girl, because I did for a year. Guys, it sounds good on paper. It's going to work out. But it's more like you go through that phase and you actually know the person behind closed doors. It's totally different, guys. It's like night and day. You know somebody, you see them every now and then, they live with you. When they live with you, you're seeing their dirty habits, their good habits, their bad habits. It's like, wow, like you got to really look at yourself and say, you know what? Am I comfortable with being here? Do I want to be here? Is it helping me grow? Because you know what happens most of the time? You'll be with a chick long term. She moves in with you. You get lazy. You get complacent. You're like, well, I got a bitch already. I don't need to go and get lit or work hard because I got a girl already at home. I'm just going to come home and get my dick sucked. Yeah, it's cool and all. But what happens is you're driving, ambition goes away. And before you know it, you're slouching, you're gaining weight. You're not going out. You're not being active for your purpose. And then guess what? She meets a guy that's actually doing that shit. Is she going to stay with you? Probably not. So it's a cycle, guys.
Yeah, it's just not in your best interest, guys, to live with a girl. She's going to get far more benefits than you will.
Yeah.
Because she's going to get that security. She's going to get a guy at home, and she's going to know that she has you right under her thumb, which is what women typically want. And again, like I said before, guys, just for her breathing and existing, she's going to continue to get options. You're not. See the difference? The leverage is going to go to her when you live with her. She's still going to get hit up on Instagram. She's still going to get guys hitting on her. She's still going to get dudes pursuing her. She's still going to have those fucking Simpson orbiters in the fucking friend zone. You know what I'm saying? Even if you tell her, yo, you got to cut that shit off, them niggas are still going to be around.
Yep.
So she doesn't really forfeit much. You forfeit everything when you live with her. Okay? So it's not in your best interest as a man to live with a woman, bro. You take way more fucking risk when you do that. All right? Okay. So quick little recap. So we're about halfway here, guys. So we covered a couple of things. So quick recap. If you're just joining us on the podcast, make sure to like the goddamn video. We got 3,500 of you guys in here. Do me a quick solid. Please like the fucking video.
And
subscribe to the
also,
channel.
if you can, guys, sub to the channel because we're almost at 800K.
Yes.
Almost there, guys.
Get us there, gentlemen.
Yep.
All right. So number one was focus on yourself. Number two, don't pedestalize and always be ready to walk away from the girl. Number three, maintain other women and or the illusion that you have other women in play to maintain attraction.
Keep sourcing.
Number four, do not cohabitate ever. Now we're on to number five, which is reward good behavior, punish the bad.
Hey, man.
Man!
It's your viral moment here.
Yo, this is what put us on the fucking map, man, on TikTok. I went viral for saying that back in 2020, late 2020, saying that you need to punish bad behavior from women. And a bunch of girls fucking went crazy. We, you know, The View talked about
Are
us.
we dogs?
All this thing.
How dare this guy?
Yeah.
Who is he?
Right. And, you know, I said you can't reinforce bad behavior with good treatment. And that sentiment still stays to this day, guys, because this is just human nature in general. If you reward people for doing stupid shit, they're going to continue to do the stupid shit because they think that there's no consequences. Okay. The problem that a lot of you guys have, especially when you're in LTRs or when you deal with women in general, is that you don't punish bad behavior. Okay. You need to be able to punish bad behavior when you get the girl, especially when you're dealing with her from a sense where you guys are hooking up and having sex or whatever, because a lot of you guys are scared to put your fucking foot down and let a girl know, yo, this isn't cool. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you're in the process of getting the girl, acquiring the girl, running your game, whatever, I get it. You got to do what you got to do to run your game and get the girl. I don't give a fuck how you get the girl. That's a whole other thing. But I'm talking about once you get her and you're vetting her and you're going through the LTR process or whatever, you need to let her know that you have boundaries and there's certain requirements that come with your relationship.
No, dude, I'm not gonna lie. That's a big problem because, I mean, how to put this in a nice way?
You don't got to put it in a nice way. Just put it there.
I have a video I want to play. Actually, should I do the video? You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna say bad and good behavior. When you're with a girl long term, right, and you're in that situation where you're with the girl, she's doing crazy stuff, you don't punish that bad behavior, so to speak. You know, she's gonna continue to do it. Now, if you do punish the bad behavior, she may leave. Now, guys are super
That's
scared.
True. That's true.
Hey, you know what? If I talk to her like this way, she might get mad. She might cheat. She might leave. 100%. We understand that. However,
that's a very real possibility. Thank you. That's good that you brought that up.
Here's the only problem. If she can't walk away and you be cool with it, you've already lost. I'll say that one more time. If she can't walk away or you can walk away and be cool with it, you've already lost. Remember I mentioned earlier, you could be in love with a girl and love a girl, two different things. If you're in love with a girl and you're at that point where like you're gonna die for her, go crazy for her, and she could do whatever and you let it slide, that's a problem. If you love a girl, guess what? Love equals punishment and also as well good good rewards. Which means, for example, let's say you have a daughter or son and they do bad things. Hey, out of love, I'm gonna punish you. Same thing with your girl. If you love your girl, hey, I respect you enough to say, you know what? That's not cool. Don't do it again. And that right there is all you need to do, because what happens is if you don't do it, I guarantee you, she'll think it's cool, go nice out, play games with you, make you look stupid, and you allow it. Bro, I told you the story before. We're in the club. Yeah. The girl's boyfriend's right next to me in the club with us. I'm dancing on her. We're doing our thing. Go swim with me. That doesn't happen overnight. That happens over time of him allowing bad behavior to happen, and for her to cheat in front of his face, bro. That means that has told me and told us that dude has no backbone. He's never corrected her in his life. And he lets everything slide, and as a result, there's no respect. So guys, you got to understand, if you punish bad behavior, you may lose your girl. And if you're okay with doing that, you're on the right track.
It's gonna make you more attractive anyway.
If you're not okay, there's a problem, because now you're in love with the girl, and that attitude, that mindset, bro, you're gonna feel it regardless.
Yeah. And that's a great point, that you need to be able to punish the bad behavior and be able to walk away. Another thing too, I want to tell you guys as well, as you guys know, we've interviewed like almost 1,400 girls at this point, right? And one thing I will tell you guys from speaking to the hundreds of women that we've spoken to now on this show, well over 1,000, is that in general, what I've come to realize is that most women don't respect male authority. And the reason why most women don't respect male authority is that they haven't experienced it. And my thing is that you got to understand, when you deal with a modern day woman in 2022 in the United States or any type of Western country, most of the time they're going to come with bad habits. Okay. They're going to come thinking that it's okay to have girls' nights out. They're going to think it's okay to flirt with other men. They're going to come think it's okay to dress provocatively out in public. They're going to come out thinking that it's okay to talk with other men that aren't necessarily, related to her or whatever it may be. They're going to come with a bunch of stupid ass bad habits that are, conducive to cheating, but they're going to go ahead and try to insulate that stupidity and say, you're just insecure. Yeah. No, you're very secure in who the fuck you are to be able to put your foot down and say, I don't tolerate this type of behavior. You want a high value guy? You want a guy that has a shit together? You want a guy that's dominant and masculine? Fantastic. That comes at a price, bitch. You can't have a pussy ass nigga type mentality with me, right? I think you're going to get away while simultaneously being able to siphon off the good resources that come with this relationship. You can't have it both ways. If you want to be with a sucker and a simp that can't put you in your place, cool, go to him. But if you're going to be with me, this comes with certain rules, and you're going to have to detrain your girl a lot of the times, guys, out of these bad habits. A lot of modern day Western women have these bad fucking habits that think it's okay and appropriate to do these things. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when we bring girls from like South America or foreign girls, a lot of the times they don't agree with the girls on the panel that are like, oh yeah, I'm going to maintain my Instagram, or I'm going to keep 6 pictures of myself up on the internet, whatever. A lot of foreign girls tend to be like, oh no, that's kind of disrespectful, blah, blah, blah. You know, so they still have some kind of semblance of what it's like to respect male authority, or they have a strong father figure at home.
Yeah.
That's another one that I've seen. So a lot of the time, since these girls don't have a strong father figure, or they don't have a real male authority in their life, you're going to have to come in and get these fucking bad habits out of them. Now, does that mean that, you know, that you should be doing this for every single girl? No, you obviously have to see if she's worth it and if the potential is even there. But just understand that most of the women that you deal with, okay, in the United States are going to come with bad habits that you're going to have to punish from the onset to make sure that the relationship stays healthy. Now, again, it's not easy, guys. She's going to call you an asshole. She's going to call you toxic. She's going to complain about you to her friends. She may cry. She may complain. She may get mad, blah, blah, blah. But she's going to be a better woman for it, bro. You're going to have to break her down to build her back up to be the woman that you want. And we're going to talk about this in detail, actually, with Donovan Sharp. But this is extremely important to maintaining an LTR, guys, because she will do stupid shit that's going to fuck with the relationship because they don't know better, okay? A lot of modern day women don't know better. How many times have you guys watched this nighttime show? Well, what do men want? They don't fucking know, guys. They literally don't know. They think, well, I got a career, I got money, blah, blah, blah. And they actually think that's what makes them sexier. No, but women really don't know what men want. And I'll go a step further. A lot of them don't give a fuck.
That's true.
Unless the guy is right. So if you become that right guy, you need to let her know what men want. A lot of time that's going to come with her conceding on a bunch of bad habits that she learned from fucking 20 years of being a thot.
I'm gonna be 1,000 though.
Yeah.
This only works if you are that guy.
Yeah, you got to be that guy.
Which means if you're a bum, bro, you're not doing shit with your life. If you put demands on a woman, bro, she's gonna laugh at you because
Facts.
Pokemon badges aren't there.
Yeah.
So this being said, you're gonna need to have a level of putting yourself first, having the right mindset, and knowing what you are, what you're about. If you're really like, oh, today you can do this, today, tomorrow you can do that, bro, you're lost. So you gotta be that guy, not be a bum, and know what you want out of this LTR. So
big facts. Big facts.
Cool. Number 6.
Okay. So number 6, guys, is see her 1 to 2 times max per week.
Oh boy.
Okay.
This is a hard one.
Yeah, this is a very hard one for a lot of
the
guys.
honeymoon phase, wink, wink, whatever that
Yeah.
means. I mean, I think it's cap, but it's a honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
So-
you want to take this?
Yeah, it's funny because like I do I don't want to say it here. I do Lover Boy game,
Yeah.
right? And like sometimes you want to prolong that like feeling of enjoyment, the mystery and all the in between. Anyhow, I'm saying this to say that when you meet a girl for the first time, right? You'll connect on that level. You want to share all the time because it's new, it's fresh, the vibe is there. And on some level, you're like, you know what? This is great. I enjoy spending time with her. Now, for LTRs though, if you're trying to make it a long-term thing, the more time you spend with her, the more you're going to catch feelings. But at the same time, the more she's going to get to know you better and better and better. Once she's figured you out, you're kind of boring at this point. So I'm saying this to say, regarding 1 to 2 times a week, it keeps her engaged enough, but at the same time, for you to focus on your stuff and at least have some time of like quality time. Because, dude, if you're spending 5 days with your girl back to back, that's a problem. Either you're not working on yourself enough, either you have too much free time. And I get it. If you're going to go down that route, at least let it be a different girl because, bro, one girl 5 days a week, bro, that's full time.
Because most girls are going to throw you off your purpose, bro.
Exactly.
I'll keep it 1,000 with y'all. Most girls are going to come in, and we're telling you guys this. Obviously, there's always going to be exceptions to the rule, right? But we're telling you this from a general perspective. Most of the time when you introduce a girl into your life, she's going to come in and be a liability to a degree until you train her up to become an asset, okay? Because a lot of girls are taught, in the West especially, to come into the relationship and see what they can get. You're going to need to slowly deprogram that bullshit out of her head that she's got to come in and add value. Okay, and that comes from you having iron frame, maintaining attraction, being on your purpose, being relentless when it comes to your attention and putting it on the things that matter and not her. Then she's going to start to slowly figure out, okay, I can't get priority with this nigga. All right, well, you know what? If I want more time and attention with him, I'm going to have to live in his world and help him out.
Yeah.
And then bam, now she's earned the right to be able to hang out with you more. But most girls, when they come in, they're going to come in from a liability standpoint, which is why we tell you guys, with most of these chicks, you're going to want to deal with them 1 to 2 times per week, most, bro.
Here's a quick hack for you guys. You could call this an alpha male strategy. Not AMS, by the way. So basically, right? Let's say you're chilling with a chick. It's like day 2, day 1, right? The vibe is already there. It's set. If you say to her, look, we're having a great time, mind you. This is prefacing. You take her out. You had a great time. Maybe you're back at the crib watching a movie. Say to her, look, babe, this is fun. I had a great time with you, but I got to head to work. Mind you, let's say you don't work at all, whatever you're doing. I'm just saying you're with her. The intensity is high. The vibe is there. You're in the moment, and you cut it short. You're like, you know what? Listen, I got to go to work. I'm going to see you later, right? But work comes first. That right there, guys, is going to tell her, you know what? He messes with me on a certain level, but he's not stupid enough to say, you know what? I'm going to spend all day with you. It's more like, cool. Now I met a guy that's on his purpose. He likes me, but he's putting himself first. That right there is attraction, because now she knows, cool, he could vibe with me, he got fun with me, but he's serious about his work, and that right there is a turn on. So, guys, just try it out. That's a little hack you could do there. But hopefully you're actually on your purpose, you're actually doing work, or on some level, maybe going to the gym. I'm just saying, break away, break that high intensity environment from her, go do something productive, and then come back once or twice a week.
Yeah. I mean, this is really important, guys. This goes back to, see how everything builds upon itself, guys. Earlier we were talking about don't cohabitate. See her 1 to 2 times per week. Don't pedestalize her. Maintain other women, whether overtly or covertly, right? All these things do what? They build a picture in her imagination that you can leave her at any time. And that's when women act correct, is when they know or feel that you can leave them at any time. That's just how it is, bro. Again, women need to constantly be reminded that their position is not secure with you for them to act on their best behavior. That's how it goes, okay? With women in today's day and age, guys. I hate to say it like that, but it used to be where, she was already bonded to you off of, you maybe taking her virginity, her having strong family morals, her having a strong father. Those days are fucking done. Those buffers are no longer in place to safeguard against female hypergamy. The only way that you're going to be female hypergamy nowadays in 2022 is that she needs to be constantly reminded that she's with a winner.
Yep.
And she constantly sees that from other women respecting you, from other men respecting you, from you maintaining your attraction, from you not giving her all her attention. She needs to look at all the auxiliary world factors around you to be able to determine your value nowadays. Because unfortunately, the family unit, the father figure, all these institutions that were in place for decades to put women in a position to be good wives, they're fucking gone. Okay? You guys catch that? All the institutions that were historically in place to make women good wives and good mothers are fucking gone. Fathers, families, shame for being a slut, all these things used to be in place. Religion, all these things used to be in place to buffer female hypergamy. They're fucking gone. The only way that you're going to be able to satisfy a female's hypergamy nowadays in 2022 is she needs to be constantly reminded of your high sexual market value by not just your actions, but the way the world perceives you, guys. We live in a globalized sexual marketplace now, baby. And what I mean by that is that you need to be globally sexually attractive to a majority of women that you come across, okay? And it doesn't have to be overt. It could be covert. It could be the waitress flirting with the waitress. It could be the females that you work with that, respect you. All these things add to the factor that, okay, I'm with a fucking winner. And that's what women need. They need a constant reminder that you are who you are who you say you are. You're congruent because the world perceives you like this. You understand? You don't have to say a fucking word. She sees it with her own 2 eyes. Seeing is believing when it comes to women, guys. All right? That's why I tell you guys all the time. It's so important, okay, to demonstrate and not necessarily explicate. We've talked about this in detail with Rollo Tomasi. Let's say you drive a Lamborghini, right? And instead of saying, I'm going to pick you up on a date and you go pick her up in the Lamborghini, that's one way of doing it, right? Hell, fuck, picking her up in the Lamborghini, she's going to be like, oh, shit, this nigga's hot, right? But, right, let's say she just finds out naturally that you have a Lamborghini. Well, that's probably going to be more attractive than you overtly telling her you have a Lamborghini, okay? Because she's going to see it with her own 2 eyes. She's like, oh, he didn't even talk about this. Oh, wow. Discovery always trumps disclosure, guys. And that's what's important when it comes to satisfying female hypergamy is she needs to discover that you're the shit through her own 2 eyes versus you overtly telling her.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
So I'll tell a girl I'm about to pick you up, right? and I'll be like, "Yo, I'm almost there." And she'll be like, "What car is it?" I'm like, "It's a green Toyota Corolla," or I'll say like light blue or green, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'll see how she responds to that, right?
Yeah.
But long story short, though, that's a good point because if you can actually have the stuff without saying you have the stuff, is even better. Like if she just sees it automatically, like versus like, "Oh yeah, I'll pick up my Lambo." Nah, hey, I'll come pick you up, or hey, I'll do this and that, and she sees it naturally. Is way better than you telling her I have it. Like for example, some guys show, and we know guys like this, they show their bank account to a woman. I'm like, why are you doing that, bro?
Yeah.
And it's like you're trying to make her.
Sometimes it's funny, but like, yeah, I mean, unless you really, really try to flex on some bitch, but it ain't worth it most of the time.
Bro, I mean, what does that do?
That's fucking stupid.
You show her your bank account,
Yeah.
it's like, bro, like, okay, she sees money, bro. Cool. Like, that doesn't help at all. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
if you want to ridicule her, that's funny. But if it's like like it's not really a valid form of game,
No.
you shouldn't do that.
Not at all.
Blackest Panther. You have anything else you want to say to that besides discovery Trump's disclosure?
Not. I
And saying
think,
our 1 to 2 times.
I think we're good.
Okay. Thank you for this episode. Most men don't know the difference between being a simp but reciprocating the value she provides. Absolutely, guys. Not everything nice you do for a girl is simping, reward and punishment. All right, so let's fucking
Yeah.
Let's define this shit real fast,
Yeah.
guys. Simping is merely giving a woman attention, resources, or some other commodity when she doesn't fucking deserve it or is not reciprocating intimacy with you.
Yeah.
That's what simping is. Okay, it is not simping when you're with a girl. She adds value to your life or she gives you what you want and you reciprocate. Reciprocation is not simping. It's only simping when it's a one-sided situation where she's benefiting and you're not. For example, I'm going to give this girl money on Instagram or Tinder that I just met so that she could give me her number. You don't really benefit from that, do you?
Nope.
Okay? Because you're giving money to a bitch that quite frankly hasn't earned it. Okay? She hasn't done anything for you. All right? But if you're dating a chick and y'all fucking with each other and you're having a good time, whatever it may be, and you take her to dinner or whatever it may be, well, that's different because you're not necessarily simping because this girl has reciprocated value with you to some degree, whether it's intimacy, whether it's her helping you out with your business, whether it's her cleaning your spot up, whether it's her just being a pleasant feminine woman and being submissive to your authority. Like all these things are pluses. Her investing in you, her driving down or flying across the country to come see you. These are all things where she's investing in you. So you reciprocate back and you invest in her.
Driving 4 hours, bro.
Yeah.
That's an investment, dog.
You know what I'm saying? So when a girl invests in you guys, it's good to invest back. You understand? But my thing is, what do I always tell you guys on this podcast? She's got to invest in you first, okay? Because when she doesn't invest in you first, she's not going to appreciate it, okay? And you need to shit test the girl because quite frankly, we already know women, quite frankly, rarely if ever invest in men first, okay? A lot of the times they're used to guys investing in them first and then they kind of pick and choose, you know what? Nah, he was too easy. I'm not going to fuck with him. So you got to make the girl invest in you first, bro. That's why I always tell you guys on the first date, whatever it may be, she's got to come to you. You never go to her, ever.
Listen,
Never go to a chick.
the only way you don't simp is if you buy her $7 dress. That way you won't. No. But keeping it 1,000 though. What is simping? It is literally providing an act or service to someone, right? In hopes of getting laid or some type of reward. We're just saying, look, as a guy, you're out here doing your thing, right? A girl's putting in effort. Cool. I'm gonna match that energy. Versus, oh, I'm about to buy her a bag or whatever. I'm about to take her shopping. I'm about to go get her a big dinner, and she doesn't do anything to you or for you. Why are you doing that? We're just saying, look, if the effort's there and you have the means to do it, not in a crazy way, something simple. I mean, for example, some tacos or like a good time, that's different. But to say that everyone gets simping because he's treating a girl nice, that's nice to him. What's wrong with you, bro? Like, that's not simping. So, but all guys don't know what simping is because you don't deal with girls on that level or at all.
Yeah.
You just assume from internet videos, oh, that's simping. Bro, I guarantee you, if you were with a different girl every single day, you will not say that shit. And that's how high-level guys on some level do what they do. So
Yeah. All right. Cool. So that's what it is, guys. It's their attraction's always got to be reciprocated. Is really what it comes down to.
if I'm a simp, I'm a happy simp. I'll just say
There
that.
Okay. Fresh, stop using there's way more women than men in the world in your argument. It's incorrect. There are slightly more men. Fact check it. No, bro. There's actually more women in the world than there are men.
Well, I mean, if you could show me your source, because last time I checked, there was more women than men. But
yeah, there are more women than men.
And either way, there are more women. You know why? Because most women don't want you. Think about it. Let's say there's more men and women here on planet, right?
Yeah.
Most women don't want most men. they want a small percentage of men. So that means your pool of women, let's say it's factually less. It's not, because most women are not going to want you. So your pool's pretty, big for on your end, but not on their end, if that makes sense.
So they're saying right now, I'm looking here from 2020, that there is 50.4% men and 49.6% women. Okay, you know what? All right, if we're wrong and incorrect on that, and that there's more men than women, all right, cool.
But
it doesn't change the fact
from an
that
RP lens, though.
it doesn't matter, because, bro, it could have been, honestly, it could be way more women than men. It doesn't matter, because women don't see most guys anyway. It's irrelevant. Even if there are more men. If anything, that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, all that proves is that you got to get on your game even more, because most women don't even see most men as like suitable candidates, bro.
You're invisible.
You're invisible.
You're a victim.
Like, guys, even high value dudes, bro. You could literally be. The crazy thing is nowadays is that you could be 3+ points in sexual market value higher than a woman, and she'll still fucking curve you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm dead serious. Guys, you don't think guys, I get curved by fucking 5, 6, and 7s all the time.
That day I saw
all the time
Trey Songz get curves. I was like, bro, this shit real. Nigga.
Tell the story of that one.
I told
think
before.
have you told the story on here?
I think I've.
No, you told the story when he succeeded with that chick.
Oh,
I don't think you told the story when he got curved.
Okay, so this was like 2 years ago. He came here for a hosting, whatever. We're in a club. It was P. Diddy's kids. It was Trey Songz, and then it was Sway Lee as well for Pretty Little Things.
2 years ago?
It was like 2 years ago.
Oh, you definitely didn't tell this story.
No, I didn't.
No,
I swear I did though.
No, you told it when the girl left with him on Instagram.
Okay.
Recently.
So we're in the club. Mind you, I'm not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
My friends snuck us in the back. We're there. We end up going eventually.
Yeah.
And then I'm there standing. I'm like, hold on a second. That's Justin Combs. That's Diddy's other son, Quentin. I know they're all there, right?
Yeah.
Sorry,
they all live here in Miami. Yeah.
And then I look to the right and I see Trey Songz. I'm like, damn, that nigga tall as hell. Trey Songz is there. Swilly's performing.
Yeah.
Long story short, the club is about to end, and then he comes out to the middle with his blonde chick. The blonde chick is like talking to him. They go back and forth. I heard him say loud and clear, "Yo, come with us. We're about to leave in a Sprinter van." And she said, "No, I'm okay." And I was like, "What?" And he looked at her like what? And she was like, "Nah, I'm cool." And she curved him. And I was like, "That's serious." Mind you, all the girls were coming to Sprinter van, and he wanted to come. They're like, "Yo, come here, come here." She's like, "Nah, I'm cool." And she stayed with her friend. I'm like, "Wow." So if
nobody's safe, bro.
If he's getting curved, bro,
nobody's safe.
I guarantee you, bro, you're gonna get curved too.
Nobody is safe, bro. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, everyone gets rejected, everyone gets curved, everyone takes L's with girls, bro.
It's part of the game.
It's a part of the fucking game, bro.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And again, this is Trey Songz.
Yeah.
Fucking R&B, multi-platinum artist, in shape, Chad, can sing, all this shit.
Pause. Real talk. Dude's tall.
I didn't even know he was tall.
Can sing. No homo.
He's like 6 foot?
He's
6'1"?
like 6'1".
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm like,
See?
bro,
there
like,
you go. I didn't even know that.
Killing it, bro. But
you know what I'm saying? And he's getting rejected by average chicks.
mind you, she was bad, bro. Hot blonde, nice, perfect body, Colt bottle body.
Yeah.
Just said no.
But she had nobody.
Yeah,
at the end of the day. She had fucking nobody compared to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like, yo, nobody is safe. Because a lot of you guys are fucking scared to approach girls or shoot your shot, whatever. Bro, do not be scared of attention. Do not be scared of rejection.
Telling Trigger no? Trigger? Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Don't tell my nigga Trigger no.
Yeah, man. If Trey Songz getting declined, bro, you can get declined too, bro. Okay? You can take L too.
Oh,
yeah, you know?
Still your girl.
Oh, God, that hurts my ears, bro. Please stop.
What?
I don't know what the hell that was, nigga. Even when you sing, you stutter. You know?
I was trying to enunciate my voice, okay?
Oh, God. Okay. Obviously, you know, there's a line between tricking and everything else like that, but you do have to display lifestyle to some degree, bro, with these types of chicks, man. Because remember, these girls are only dealing with like millionaires, man. A lot of the time, these baddies.
And they got offers, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these guys that like criticize us or whatever, I'd like to see the type of women that they deal with, like what they look like and everything else like that.
We'll never show it.
They'll never show. Or them niggas is third world countries talking about, I got game. Like, bro,
or they pay.
Put me in Colombia, nigga, and let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Put me in Colombia, put me in Brazil, put me into Thailand or whatever the fuck these niggas getting third world pussy bragging about shit. Bro, I'd have a harem of women too. I'd have 50 chicks living in a fucking mansion with me too.
Easy.
Like,
there's dweebs over there getting that shit.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, like, I love it when guys like try to say, yo, these guys are losers, they have no game, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, we're telling you guys, we're arming you guys with the tools so that you can be attractive in a very competitive sexual marketplace. Now, if you want to go somewhere where it's not as competitive, you want to go to, a Brazil or South America or whatever it may be, fantastic. Colombia, I'm not knocking guys that are expatriates.
But don't
what I am
complain.
saying is don't fucking try to compare us when we're playing the game on hard mode. Y'all playing on easy mode. Fresh went to Colombia already and cleaned up. Like he's telling you guys from experience.
Hey, yo,
it's way easier
we're
down there.
competing with rappers and celebrities that you guys wouldn't even have a dude. A Drake, Future is like, bro, like
We're
niggas
Eskimo brothers with niggas you people listen to.
niggas out here doing shit that niggas can't do. So before y'all talk about, oh, you got no game, you're losers, cool. Keep that mentality. Because if you came over here, I guarantee you wouldn't even get a footing of what we do right now, bro. And dude, it's every day. You see the vlogs, it's every single day, 2 to 3,
Yeah.
nonstop. Who does that? Nobody.
Yeah, yeah, and if you do see these dudes with girls, I'm telling from Miami, them chicks are not that attractive.
Washed
man.
up.
Okay, y'all should get Tristan Tate on the show. Showed me a new perspective in life through the male lens. Shout out to Myron Fresh. Yeah, we will. We had a Tristan actually on with Andrew.
Yeah.
Last time they were here, we
But
kicked the chick out.
they
And
want
he
a
jumped on the
one-on-one.
panel.
They want
Yeah,
one-
we'll
they
get a
want
one-on-one with Tristan. Don't worry. Most men are invisible to women. 90% of male are simps. Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
$10. Blackest Panther. With the current sexual marketplace, we might well assume that it's 5 billion women to 1 billion men because that's all women see 80-20. All right.
Yep.
$20 from Mohammed Rashid. Hey, QQ, I've always been question, I think he means, is I've always been confused by your stance on going overseas like it's a cop-out. Technically, global median is 11K, so men are actually playing hard mode in the US and normal mode in a place like Colombia.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, again, I'm not knocking guys that go international.
We're just saying,
I'm just saying, don't come
complain.
back. Don't come back and try to tell
Yeah.
us like, oh, yeah, because we got a lot of detractors like, oh, you guys don't even have game, or you guys are simps, all this other shit. And it's like, bro, y'all are out here. A lot of people that like a lot of our detractors run international game. And my thing is like, bro, you can't compare the two. Like you really can't. Like me and Fresh would go to Colombia tomorrow and clean up. Like easy. Big time fucking easy, man. So and Fresh has already been to Colombia multiple times, and he's told you guys that it's fucking
It's on easy mode,
it's
bro.
on easy mode, bro. Yo, I know niggas that go to Colombia and literally be at the club with their passport out, getting bitches. All facts.
Listen,
That's why, like, when these dudes say this shit, oh, I'm over here, I got a whole harem of women in Colombia, or I got bitches living with me in a mansion in Brazil.
Yo.
Nigga, I know dudes. Rusha used to talk about this shit in his book. He would literally sit, when he was in Poland, he'd sit at the bar with his passport on the fucking table, and chicks would come and talk to him. You could do that shit in these countries. DR, Colombia, Brazil, Philippines, Thailand, all these places, bro.
they're desperate.
Like, I don't know, like, you cannot compare running game in Miami to fucking in the United States to talk, which is probably one of the hardest sexual marketplaces, by the way, here, LA, New York City, etc., because you're competing against the top 1% of man, right? Versus going to these countries and getting chicks, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can't.
And look, you don't start off with dating nice and intense. You work your way up. But the more you increase your value, by the chicks that you get. But honestly, man, speaking like, bro, you going overseas, you're doing your thing, props to you. We're just saying, don't compare us to you because we're not on the
you
same
can't,
level.
bro. You cannot, man. And like I said, because here in Miami, you got to be diversified. You got to learn how to run nighttime game. You got to run sometimes provider game. Sometimes you got to run sell a dream game. Sometimes you got to run asshole game, whatever it may be. You got to be diversified in different facets to go ahead and get girls in Miami. And you go down to these places, you just run I'm an American nigga game. That's it.
Yo, even some of y'all make fun of Big Mo.
I speak English.
Big Mo smashing Colombia too.
Yeah.
Like
Big Mo was
bro,
killing that Colombia, nigga.
Yeah, man.
He
Like
had a girl down
listen,
there and everything.
Listen,
Why do
man.
you think he's so fat? That bitch was cooking for him,
Listen,
nigga.
man. It is good and right for you, ready for you to pick over there. So it's not that hard, man. It's
Yeah,
not.
man. I mean, when you went down there, it was just like what you
Bro, literally, we go to a spot. There's a spot called El Poblado in Medellin.
Yeah.
Girls are walking up and down looking for guys. It's like they're looking for you. Now,
Wait.
some of them want
prostitutes.
some of them do want you to pay. But
Okay.
I'm saying a lot of girls that actually work in like the town or like whatever the stores.
Yeah.
You say, hey, Google Translate. Hey, you're really cute. I want to take you out. You might get a lot of flakes, but some will show up. And those that show up,
Yeah.
they're actually going to be into you.
If you just run volume, you'll be successful.
100%.
If you just run volume, versus like you can run volume here and not be successful at all.
Dude, and you can speak no Spanish, bro. Just use Translate.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm scared to go to Colombia because I know I'll come back jaded. I'll be like, fuck this shit.
And
You know what
God
I'm saying?
forbid you got a house party that friends that they invite girls, bro. It's easy. You're at the party, high level guys at a party.
Yeah.
The most they've ever had is probably I don't know a milkshake at the mall.
Yeah.
You give them a party with alcohol, good vibes, good music. Guys that are foreigners, they're gonna be like, oh shit, oh my god.
Yeah. Because what you do is when you move to these places is you're inadvertently increasing your status and your income just by moving.
So they say it's high value automatically.
Yeah, you're automatically
already
high value. You know, it goes back to what we've told you guys before.
Yeah.
Like if you match with a bitch on Tinder or Bumble, right, versus you talk to her on a sugar site, she's gonna more than likely respond to you on a sugar site. And me and Fresh have done this. We've shown you guys the differences sometimes, where a chick will be way more receptive to you on a sugar site. The pictures are the same, nigga, same profile, same everything. But why? You have higher perceived status. Status means a lot to women, guys.
Yeah, it does.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just the money. A lot of you guys are like, money, money, money. It's not just the money, man. Status is extremely important too. As a matter of fact, I would argue status is the #1 attraction trigger for most women. Status. That's how you see a lot of these dudes that are famous or whatever it may be. They might be ugly, they might be weird, they might be strange, whatever. They're still getting chicks. Because status is by far the biggest amplifier.
And also, most girls there are broke, so they have not much ego at all. So it's way less ego, less entitlement, and they actually want to get to know you because you might be an option.
Yeah. Oh, and not to mention this, the sexual marketplace is regulated to a degree.
Boom.
You guys want to know why? Prostitution's legal. It's allowed. So think about this. If prostitution, because this is what I've noticed about countries that a lot of guys go to, and not to deviate from this, but I feel people love this type of content. Like the video, guys. What I've noticed is that countries where prostitution is legal and or it's rampant, the women tend to behave better. They tend to be, how do I say this? More compliant, more submissive, more feminine, because they understand that men can get their sexual needs met through going to prostitutes that are attractive, right? Now, my thing is, I tell y'all all the time, don't pay for a fucking box, bro. Don't do that shit.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's gonna make you resent women. It's not worth it. You're not gonna get the best out of a girl when you pay for box. But that's a whole other discussion. We did a whole podcast on that. But what I am talking about is like regulating the sexual marketplace. So when prostitution is allowed and you got an abundance of attractive women in one area and half the chicks are prostitutes, what's going to happen is the girls that aren't understand that they need to actually compete and be feminine, submissive, attractive, and bring a lot more to the table than just sex. This is why when guys go to Colombia, what do they always say? Oh my God, bro, she cooks for me, she cleans for me, she's super compliant, she's super submissive, blah, blah, blah. Why? Because they know that they have a lot of competition because you can get your sexual needs met by hookers. You know what I'm saying? So it almost auto-regulates the sexual marketplace for you to a degree where the girls understand that they have to compete. But places like here in the United States, whatever it may be, they don't have that same level of regulation. You know what I mean? There's no regulation here. So like here, the girls just highest bidder wins. You know, okay, this blue check is in my Instagram. Okay, this rapper hit me up. Okay, this nigga's trying to take me to a pool party. This dude's like, there's no regulation.
And then people say all the time, oh, you guys get girls because you got money, you got cars, you got lifestyle, you got a blue check. Bro, do you know how many niggas there are in Miami that are lit? Like, for her to choose you over all these niggas,
Yeah, that's true.
you gotta have a game, bro. I'm telling you.
You're beating out
Bro.
at least a couple. If
Bro.
you're fucking with a girl that's attractive in Miami, you're beating out a couple
You're competing with celebs.
Off
You're competing with NFL players, NBA players. You're competing with niggas that have coke money, drug money. Bro, if you didn't even get her at your spot, you have to bypass all these other niggas hitting her up. Competition's high, man. So if you want to say, oh, it's because you guys have clout status, whatever. Yes, but there's a bunch of other niggas that have the same shit. How do you stand out? How do you have game? Do you have game or do you not? That's very important, guys. So
Yeah.
you still need game no matter what.
Yeah, that's why these countries tend to be so favorable for a lot of Americans, guys. You have higher perceived status, and then on top of that, the women understand that there is a burden of performance on their end where they need to bring more to the table than just sex. This is why so many guys love Colombian women, because they cook, they clean, they do all this extra shit. They do it, well, also because they're a little bit more traditional, but also they know in the back of their mind, half the girls that they're competing with are prostitutes.
True. I almost forgot
Go ahead.
crypto millionaires as well. Those niggas will simp forever. Well, I don't know because the market's down now, but
Yeah,
that niggas used to be doing the most, bro.
yeah. So,
So
I mean, my thing is, man, if you guys want to be an expatriate, at least learn game to some adequate level here in the United States before you go there.
because they will use you over there
They'll,
too.
they'll use you
Bro,
over there too. Don't get it
They'll
twisted.
cook,
nigga.
clean and do whatever they need to do to get married to you, and then well, you know, this is fun and all, but I'm going to America.
Yeah. And your dumbass brings her back. She get a green card. Next thing you know, she fucking gone.
Yep.
All right.
So
Chilo Cooks, $10. Thank you so much. Darian Saint, I'm from DR. You think I get a girl from there? Yeah, you can.
if you want to,
If you want
you
to,
put in
my
the
man.
work, you can.
Chilo Cooks, it's very dangerous to date women in Colombia, especially telling them you're an American. This is very serious, guys.
Yeah.
Well,
Listen,
yeah, I mean, they'll know though.
American women are not stupid. Sorry, I want to say Colombian girls are not stupid. They know tourists come all the time. It's
Yeah.
it's an opportunity.
Facts.
Why would they fuck it up?
Yep. So yeah,
Alright.
man. Like I said, like I said, I don't want this to be like y'all thinking that we're attacking guys that go to foreign countries to get girls. I'm just saying you can't compare the two, bro.
Yeah.
It's literally night and fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Running game in Miami versus talking to chicks. I mean, hell, we had our boy Casey here. He'll tell y'all he run game of both. He was like, man, fuck,
fuck America, bro.
Yo, he moved,
I'm
man.
out of here.
Nigga was like, fuck this shit, bro.
But he's having hella parties now. A bunch of girls are showing up. It's
Yep.
like
he's killing it out there.
the conversion is way better over there, bro.
Yeah,
Way better.
yeah, it's just different dynamics, guys. All All right, cool. So, and then the last one here, guys. So quick little recap. A little bit of a deviation. Okay, number 1, focus on yourself first. Number 2, don't pedestalize her and always be ready to walk away. Number 3, maintain other girls and or maintain that competition anxiety. Number 4, do not cohabitate ever. Number 5, reward and punish, reward good behavior, but punish bad behavior, okay? Treat your girl well when she treats you well, and then treat her, punish her when she treats you bad, okay? And that comes just from not giving her attention. Don't never raise your hand at a woman, guys. Don't be a fucking idiot.
Don't do it.
See her 1 to 2 times per week, okay? Maintain that attraction and that imagination on your side. And then finally, last but not least, drum roll, please. Let me see if I can find the drum roll. Maintain that fucking abundance mindset, guys, okay? All right? And that sounds a lot easier than it really is. It's not easy to maintain abundance mindset as a guy, guys, because what's going to happen is as you continue to grow and like this girl and build attachment to her, you're going to go ahead. It's going to be very difficult for you to start to, to have an abundance mindset. You're going to start to puss out a little bit. You're going to start getting a little bit lazy or whatever. You got to fight against being a bitch. Okay.
Last but not least, last one. I'll just say once again, always swords, guys. Remember that it's just your turn. But at the same time, enjoy the moment, enjoy the experience. I want you to understand that when you meet a girl for the first time, bro, 2 things are gonna happen. Either she's gonna die, or you're gonna die. So it's never forever. It's never forever.
That was dark.
Hold on.
That was dark.
I'm trying to say it's never forever. So
Okay.
enjoy the moments, man. Like, don't take it too serious, man. Like have fun with it. Y'all be too up to like, oh, she's the one. I'm gonna marry her, have my kids. It's like, bro, she could be a hoe. You don't know. So enjoy the moment, have fun. I mean, sell her a dream if you want to. I'm just saying, in the back of your head, hey, it's an experience. I'm here for a moment, for a season, for a reason, and I'm gonna have to bounce. That mentality, you're safe, and guess what? You avoid getting finessed. So very important.
Facts. So anyway, guys, those are the 7 things that you need to have in place to have a successful LTR, man. Like I said, and obviously you got to look for those traits as well. Like I'm assuming, by the way, guys, that you've already vetted this girl through which we talked about, guys.
Other means.
Other videos that we have where we talk about 7 signs she belongs to the streets.
Ooh.
Things to look out for, red flags to look out for. We're assuming you already have these things identified, right? And she doesn't have these things, and then you want to go ahead and put her on your roster long term.
And the vetting never ends, by the way.
The vetting never ends, by the way. But we have another video, guys. We also talked about it with Bradley Martin as well.
Yeah.
Go check out the interview we did with Bradley Martin.
That
We
was a good one.
outlined a bunch of things to look out for.
She drives a Nissan Altima,
Yeah.
drives a Kia, Toyota Corolla.
Some
Honda
of them
Civic.
are funny, but there's a bunch of red flags in there for real that you guys need to watch out for
Yeah.
girls that you don't necessarily want to, that are you need to definitely be careful of. Now, does that mean if she has any of these traits that she's automatically disqualified? No.
It's a combination.
But it's a combination.
over a period of time.
If she has multiple of these traits and you're seeing them in her and whatever, it just increases the likelihood that this is probably someone that you may not want to take seriously. For example, like this fucking chick yesterday that was here that was acting crazy. She probably has a bunch of red flags just for me looking here. Masculine, loud, annoying,
And I'm gonna be 1,000.
interrupting.
Most women are not worth your time to even take serious, bro. So just enjoy the moment, bro.
This is true.
Most Western women, bro, are not even an option at this point.
to the streets.
So
Yeah, man.